What is up, everybody? Back with another video. Here's what I realistically think the Raiders' record will be after today's game. The Raiders win 20-13 against the Patriots in a great win. Defense was solid at the end, preventing, obviously, the onside recovery and preventing Drake May from getting a touchdown. So, good defense at the end. Jeanty had his first career touchdown. Geno passed for 362 yards and a touchdown, playing amazing at the end. Let's get into it. So, if we get the recap here, I'll show you the recap, and I'll talk about the rest of the schedule, thinking what the actual record for the Raiders will be. Geno Smith goes 24 for 34, 362 passing yards, a touchdown and a pick. Drake May goes 30 for 46 for 287 yards, interception, and a touchdown. Jeanty goes 38 yards, a touchdown, 19 attempts. Could have been way better. At the end, we kind of just used him to waste clock, and he was getting a lot of minus yards. Travion Henderson, right? Yeah. 27 yards on 5 attempts, 0 touchdowns. Brock Bowers had 103 receiving yards, 5 receptions. He did get hurt at the end of the game. He had to sit out because of knee injury. But I think it is a light knee injury, and I don't think it's too bad, I'm pretty sure is what they're saying. Booty had 103 yards and 6 receptions. So, for the receiving game, we had Bowers with 8 targets, 5 receptions for 103 yards. His long was 38 yards. Myers with 10 targets, 8 receptions, 97 yards, 24 long. Tucker, 3 targets, 2 receptions, 54 yards, 1 touchdown, 28 long. Thornton Jr., 4 targets, 2 receptions, 45 yards, 36 long on that great throw on 3rd and 20 to basically seal the game. Mayer, 4 targets, 4 receptions, 38 yards, 12 long. Besh, 1 target, 1 reception, 23 yards, 23 long. Jeanty, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 2 yards, 4 long. And then Bachman, 1 target with no receptions. For the defense, Polamalu had an interception. White with 8 tackles on... I think that's tackles. Am I tripping? Oh, yeah. 8 tackles, 3 assisted tackles. 7 tackles for Kelly, 2 assisted, 5 for Polamalu, whatever, sorry guys. 5 tackles, 2 assisted. Stokes, 3 tackles, 2 assisted. Adams, 3 tackles, 0 assisted. Shin, 3 tackles, 0 assisted. Wilson, 2 tackles, 1 assisted, and 1 sack. Laulu, 2 tackles, 0 assisted, 1 sack. Pratt, 1 tackle. Wait. I'm tripping. Oh, my bad, guys. 1 solo, 7 assists. Okay, my bad. I gotta get better on that. So, Pratt, 1 solo, 7 assisted. Booker, 1 solo, 2 assisted. Correct? Yep. Crosby, 1 solo, 1 assisted with a sack. Eichenberg, 1 solo, 1 assisted. Holmes, 1 solo, 1 assisted. Snowden, 1 solo, 1 assisted. Bowers, 1 solo, 0 assisted. Richardson, 1 solo, 0 assisted. Roberts, 1 solo, 0 assisted. Butler, 0 solo, 3 assisted. Shorter, 0 solo, 2 assisted. Bachman, 0 solo, 1 assisted. Bobenmeyer, 0 solo, 1 assisted. Carlson, 2 for 3, 51 long, 2 for 2 for extra points, 8 points. He missed a 58-yarder, but it was raining a lot, and the wind was bad there. Cole's average punts were 49 yards. Long was 60, 2 touchbacks. Laube, 2 returns for 65 yards, 32.5 average, 34 long. White, 1 return, 31 yards, long is 31. Tucker with 1 punt return for 13 yards. And realistically, after this win, I think the Raiders can definitely get a lot more wins. Geno showed how to play. He showed out, aside from the interception, no other blemishes, aside from the 4 sacks. But Raiders tied with the Patriots after 7-7. Patriots go up 10-7 at half after the missed field goal from Carlson. Then the Raiders shut out the Patriots in the third with 10 points, going up 20-10, and then getting going up 17-10, getting the field goal in the fourth, going 20-10. Then the Patriots go for the field goal, then the onside kick. Did not get the onside kick because of Jeanty. Great push out of bounds. So here's what I think the Raiders can do this season. Raiders got an easy W, I feel like, against the Patriots. They were 4-13 also last year. So one of the teams had a win today, and I feel like the Raiders played really good. Against the Chargers, this is definitely going to be a harder game, a divisional game. Chargers beat the Chiefs, so I don't think the Raiders will win this one. I think the Raiders lose against the Chargers, so 1-1 on the year. Against the Commanders, they got Jane Daniels, but I think the Raiders can pull this one out, winning this game. Raiders go 2-1. Against the Bears, I think they pull it out again. The Bears did get better, but the Raiders also did get better with Geno Smith. He's more experienced. Caleb Williams still only his second year, so the Raiders win 3-1 on the year now. Against the Colts, Daniel Jones really played well. We'll see what he does, but I think the Raiders can still pull this out against Daniel Jones going for their fourth win. So they're going to be 4-1. Against the Titans, I see them winning again. I mean, Cam Ward is not experienced enough to win this game. Geno Smith definitely is. Raiders win. They go 5-1. Against the Chiefs, they lose 5-2. Chiefs are always a hard matchup. And definitely, if we're in Arrowhead, that's definitely going to be one of our hardest matchups of the year. Week 8, we got the bye week, so we're 5-2 at the bye week. For the Jags, I think there's another win. 6-2, I feel like. Trevor Lawrence is good, but we'll see what he does this year. Against the Broncos, I see that as a loss. We always have a hard time beating the Broncos, but we'll see what happens. It's always going to be a hard-fought game, so 6-3, I say. Against the Cowboys, I see us being 7-3. Cowboys have been bad in recent years, and I think the Raiders can actually pull this one out. Against the Browns, I see the Raiders winning again, going 8-3. They have Joe Flacco right now. He didn't play too bad aside from 2 interceptions today, but I think we still pull this one out. Against the Chargers, we lose. We go 8-4. Chargers still a really, really good team. I could see them sweeping us this season. Broncos, again, I feel like we lose this one. We're 8-5 now. I feel like we can win this game, but we'll see. Against the Eagles, we lose again, 8-6. Eagles are a very good team, and I think they just pull that one out. Against the Texans, I see a win here against the Texans. Geno is more experienced than C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud was slumped a lot last year. So, Geno and the Raiders win 9-6 now. Against the Giants, we win again. Russell Wilson did not play great today. No touchdowns at all for Russell Wilson. And Jackson Dart might even be starting at this time. So, we'll see. I see the Raiders go 10-6 here. And then the last game of the season, I see the Raiders losing to go 10-7 to secure that wild card spot in the AFC. I see the Raiders make the playoffs this season because of the experience of Geno Smith, because of the experience of all our new players. And I think the Raiders are ready to make the playoffs after all these years. Geno having an amazing day today, passing for a lot of yardage. And I see Ashton Jeanty having a great season. He did only rush for 38 yards today, but it's only his first game. He got his first touchdown. That's all that matters. As long as Bowers and everyone else can stay healthy, I see us being a playoff contending team. The Raiders have been pretty bad in the recent years. The last time they made the playoffs was 2021. Trying to get back in the playoff push. And I see if Jamal Adams, maybe he'll have another breakout year. He played amazing in the preseason. He showed that he can have a breakout year, so we'll see. And then let's check out the winners and losers for week 1. I'm going to go to the Raiders and see if they're there. I don't know if they're going to be here. They're not here. But we beat Mike Vrabel, so let's see what they say. New year, new leadership. Same results in New England for the first week. Patriots are supposed to be a much improved animal thanks to Vrabel's takeover. Drake May and Co. still struggled to light up the scoreboard, and the defense was just so-so too, letting Geno Smith air it out for Las Vegas Raiders. It could be another long year for Foxborough. Patriots have been bad for the past recent years. Getting Mac Jones, he was good for 1 year, and then the fall-off happened after that. Brock Bowers says he is feeling fine after suffering the knee injury. I think he'll be fine. I don't think it was too bad of an injury. But we'll see what it is. I hope he's okay and has another breakout year. He already had an insane game 1. As you can see, 103 yards on 5 receptions. 20 yards in average is crazy. And I think the Raiders are ready. They're going to make the playoffs this year. I believe that with my heart. And I just feel like if the Raiders compete this year, they could definitely be playoff contenders. Winning the first game of the year is definitely a good sign. I don't remember if we won last year, the first game. I don't remember. Did we? Wait. I'm trying to remember. No, I don't think we won the first game. We won the second game against Lamar Jackson somehow, but definitely our hardest opponents are going to be the Justin Herbert, obviously Mahomes. Bo Nix is definitely going to be a problem, and Jalen Hurts is always going to be a problem against us. But I feel like the Raiders can definitely make the playoffs here. We'll see what happens. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe for more. Trying to get 2K subs by the end of the year. I'll be posting more videos frequently, trying to post every day. Trying to post at least once or twice per day. So I think I'm going to make a new video after this about Michigan season and how that's going to go. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.